Tottenham Hotspur play Crystal Palace on Thursday night in the Premier League, and it's a huge game for Tottenham Hotspur as we sit 16th in the Premier League, 4 points clear of relegation, on awful form right now. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, are on awful form as well, which is why I'm a little bit confident heading into this game, just a tiny bit confident. I do think we will win the game. I think we have to win the game. I think it won't be an easy game, but I feel like we'll have enough in us to get all 3 points because I mean, at the end of the day, we have to. If we draw or lose, it's not good enough. And we leave ourselves in a very vulnerable position when the games are coming up. Liverpool away, Nottingham Forest at home, Aston Villa away, Chelsea away. We've got some tough fixtures coming up. And this Palace game is sort of one of these games where we have to win, have to sort of hopefully create a bit of a gap between 17th and 18th because hopefully Forest and West Ham can drop points. I think they will drop points as well along the way because they aren't as good as what we are, in my opinion, anyways. I know we haven't won a game this year in the Premier League, and they have, and I know we're in the worst form possible in the last 10, 11 games in the league. But maybe you call me delusional, maybe you've agreed with me, but I do believe we'll go out there and we'll get all 3 points against Crystal Palace, and it will kickstart a little run for us, hopefully. I know we have Liverpool away going up just before the international duty. And yeah, we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully, a little bit of momentum. You just never know with Tottenham, you know. Knowing Tottenham, we'll beat Liverpool at Anfield as well, and then we'll lose to Forest. No, all jokes aside though, this Palace game is a huge game, and these players really have to step up. They really do. Van der Ven needs to step up. Pedro Porro needs to step up. Who else is there? Xavi Simons, our franchise player who took over from Heung-min Son. He has to step up. I'm sick of him being weak. I'm sick of it. Colomwani, I'm sick of him. He gives. I like him. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I do love Colomwani. I love the effort he brings into the team. I love the ambition he's got with the ball. I love the way he tries so hard. But his end product, and he just feels like he's just so weak, man. Which is why I'm not really happy and too convinced with Colomwani. Obviously, so he's got what, 1 Premier League goal all season, and I think what, 3 Champions League goals this season. So what, 4 goals in all competitions in this season so far. Not good look for a striker like Colomwani, who obviously had a successful loan term at Juventus. Who else has been poor for us? Dominic Solanke has been ghosting since that Man City game. Even before then, when he was injured, just not had a great season this season, Solanke. Who else we got that I feel like needs to step up? Danso, hopefully Danso comes in now and takes over Dragusin's place. Dragusin's been absolutely disgraceful at the centre-back position. Honestly, not good enough whatsoever. He reminds me of Federico Fazio a lot. And that's saying a lot. That's saying something about the guy. Very reckless, very bad on the ball, very bad at defending, in my opinion. He's just not it, man. He's just not it. And I'm not gonna say he could go to another club and do that fantastically. Of course he can. But in my belief, he's not a Tottenham Hotspur player. He's not good enough for us. Ironic, isn't it? Coming from a team that's 16th in the Premier League. Who else there that we need to really grab the scruff of the game and stop the scruff of the neck, sorry. Pat Matasar. I've not been really happy with Sar at all. Honestly, I think he's been very poor, very dreadful this season so far. When he's starting, when he's playing, he doesn't do anything for me. He's like a weak version of Sissoko these days. And there's no technical ability to him. He's just like a headless chicken in the midfield, in my opinion. Gallagher needs to step up. Honestly, Conor Gallagher, what a waste of a signing so far. But then again, it's not his fault. We're playing him out of position, at that right wing position. He is not a right winger. He isn't. And this is what happens when you sell Brennan Johnson to Crystal Palace and we don't replace him. Well, we do replace him with Conor Gallagher. That's the way the club works. I would like to also see Sousa come in and play. I would love to see Sousa play. So I feel like the cameo he had against Man United, the cameo against Fulham, it looks like a really bright spark on that left-hand side. And he's someone that actually has a left foot that can get down the wing and do something from a wide position. Jesse Spence playing there is good defensive-wise, yeah. But going forward, it's not great at all because he has to cut on that right foot. It's so obvious what he's going to do. And there's no width coming down that side. Especially in 5-at-the-back formation, it's never going to work with Spence and left wing-back. Which is why I think we need to play Sousa this game. I feel like and especially going up against, what's his name, Daniel Munoz, who's very attacking fullback. We could definitely punish Palace down that right-hand side. Well, down our left-hand side, sorry, yeah. Down their right-hand side. Who else there that I'm not really been happy with? There's the whole lineup, really, man. Especially, I'm going to go back to it. Van der Ven, honestly. I'm very disappointed in him. I thought I thought he'd be one of our best players, man, in this period of time. I thought he really cared, but his mind is elsewhere, clearly, and it's not good enough for someone that's at my club. I can't tolerate that. I can't. And can I blame him? Do I blame him? No, I don't. But at the end of the day, you're on a contract. You have to play to your very best until the end of your contract, at least. Otherwise, why sign the contract? Why? Just because things are getting tough, you're gonna sort of give up on the team, give up on the players around you, especially when you're being captain right now, in replace of Cristiano Romero. Like, Van de Ven, come on, fix up, please. Vicario, of all people, yeah, he has to get dropped. I really, really want to see Kinski start, or even give Brandon Austin a go. Where's Brandon Austin been? We had a man of the match performance last season at home to Newcastle back in January, yeah? Or December when it was. 2024, I think it was, actually. December. And ever since that man of the match performance, we have not seen him play one game. What's that all about? Seriously. Why can't he play? There's no way he is any worse than what we're seeing from this guy in goal right now, Vicario. There's no way. Yeah, there's literally no way. But yeah, my score prediction for the game will be a 2-1 Spurs. I'm going to go for a Dominic Solanke goal and a Xavi Simons goal. And for Crystal Palace, I think it's very inevitable that Brennan Johnson will score and that Crystal Palace fans will be singing Johnson again, ole, ole, just rub it in our faces on what a stupid decision it was to sell the guy in the first place and not replace him. I do agree with selling him, but to not replace him is unforgivable. Like, you cannot sell someone of Johnson's caliber of goal scoring, I guess, and not replace him. Which is why I guess we're struggling so badly for goals right now. But yeah, go for a 2-1 Spurs. And as always, calm on you, Spurs.